Hey guys! Oh, welcome back to Neverwinter. This is Czar. I'm injured apparently. I wanted to catch up with you guys just before we hit level 40. As you can see, it's pretty close. We're going to see what happens then. But first... Oh. It's gotten less easy. I mean, it's still not really challenging, but it's less of a cakewalk to level that, like, I am not immortal anymore. I've actually had to use health pots from time to time. Like now. And I'm starting to feel how I'm not really doing maximum damage. I have put on a little bit more damage gear than normal because of that. That could be a reason why I'm also not as solid. Don't be a mimic, don't be a mimic, okay. Okay, I thought I would, I thought that was going to ding us. Oh! I have a cool skill to show you guys. Actually, it's the one I'm using now, except I'm using it in shield stance now, so it doesn't do what it usually does. This skill down here, it's called Lounging Strike. No, not that one. This one, sorry. Threatening Rush. It's a skill that I wouldn't have taken if I had read it, or if I hadn't read it extra carefully. Because it's like an extra charge, but it's not on cooldown. It doesn't even have charges on it. It's a short range charge. You can see there what it says. Not the highest damage. Rush to target and slam into them with a painful looking attack. Your target and those around it are temporarily marked. So what it does is basically I can constantly, with no limitations of any kind, just charge between, like, look at this. Charge between targets short range, like this and this guy. I mean, it's not long range. It's like approximately like this. Yeah. So it's pretty decent. And then it simultaneously marks, which is sort of like your taunt, all the targets near the target that you're charging. So it doesn't do a whole ton of damage. That's not why I would use it. But in PvP, for example, this is really cool because this is like my main attack now. This charge, because it's on the mouse button, costs nothing. So I'm just like, before I would use this one to catch up to people running away, which is fine. It does a little bit more damage. But now I can just, if they're trying to run away, I can just spam this button and like I can do it like double one sometimes. There we go. That wasn't really a double one. Anyway, so you get my point. I'm not going to kill those guys now. We're going to turn in some quests. Okay, we can kill him. I have also tried another one. We can take a quick look at it. At this stage of the game, I mean, you start to get so many different skills that you kind of have to take skills and not just passives. Or basically, you're going to have skills that you're not going to use, no matter how you build anything. So just have more points than you need, and you have to invest them in like the bottom of your skill tree. I'm not sure how that works if you respec, if you can just invest everything in the top of your skill tree immediately, or if you have to work your way out. Don't know. Oh yeah. Also have a new weapon, like a club. It's the first time I've gotten a weapon that doesn't look like a sword. At nearly level 4, I think I got it at like level 37. It's a sword icon though, Maze of the Nine Hells. That's pretty cool. Let's see here, the other skill, and it doesn't really look awesome. It's one of the ones you get 35 into the fray. I just read some tank guy was talking about it. He apparently likes it. It's really just a buff for the group that increases the run speed of the group, and the run speed is the part you can increase even further. Where am I going? I don't even want to... oh, way down here. That's where I need to be. Well, I guess we can kill something and ding that way. Don't need to turn this stuff in. This is kind of useless in PvE or like solo though. Run speed and action point regain, and party members get temporary hit points based on my maximum hit points. Not a whole ton, but some. There we go, level 40. Yay! There we go. That's what it looks like, the buff. Oh man, it's gonna take forever because I don't have any damage skills now. Just charge them, I guess. Oh, this. This buff. That will heal, or not heal, it will buff everyone on the party. I guess those kind of things are going to be more important later in the game. Right now it doesn't really seem to matter a whole bunch in groups. But I do use it from time to time. Oh, too many. Stop it, I'm level 40. I want to get rid of these guys. Yeah, I don't have any of my good get rid of mob skills now. It's gonna take me forever to kill these things. And so many of these mobs heal as well. Coincidentally, as you might remember, when we ended the last episode, we were sort of in a graveyard, and here we are in a sort of a graveyard again. There's been a zone in between those two zones that was not a graveyard. It's more like a war-torn village, an area where there's like siege weaponry and stuff with demons. Like a war against some demons. That actually looked nice. Personally, I don't enjoy these undead zones in any game, really. I'm so fed up with skeletons and zombies, it's not even funny. But it's a part of, in this particular game, you can't really get around it because it's AD&D. There's skeletons and zombies in there. But I'm just looking forward to being finished with all the quests in this zone so I can move on to somewhere, hopefully, without skeletons and zombies in it. Ah. Okay. Man, it takes forever to kill these things. Oh, there's more of them. I just wanted to like sit still somewhere and have a look at our new skills. Because now that no, there's mobs here too. Oh, okay. I'll see you guys in a second. So hey, while I remember, you know, in the previous episode we talked about, I was talking about there's apparently there's this dragon instance around level 30, 34, thereabouts.
Will you answer the call?
That was very hard. I wanted to go in there, but I didn't try to get in there before I was level 37, and apparently then I can't go in there. So there's a higher level cap or like an upper level cap on dungeons. So I can't actually get into that one. It kind of sucks. I wanted to do it. I just wanted to see what that dragon was like. Not sure why that is. Usually there isn't. There usually isn't an upper level cap on things in most MMOs. But oh well. Let's see. New feats. New powers. New ability. What? Oh, there we are. Yeah, okay.
Will you answer the call?
I'm not really sure which is more important for me to get more of. Out of strength and dex. But I think con I need either way.
I don't know how many more attacks we can handle.
So
Interested in the mushroom event?
strength for me is guard meter, damage bonus, and dot damage resist. Dex is resistance, AoE resist, and deflection. You know, strength. Don't care about that stuff. Need some damage. And the other stuff here: recharge, speed, control bonus, control resist, control and champion stat bonus, and combat advantage damage. Those are not really important. You know, it would be cool to have like a wisdom con based. I'm not sure if anyone is that. Like just utterly resistant to everything.
We must lay the dead to rest.
Done, I said. Okay.
We need help to
New
defend this temple.
powers. There we go. We now have 2. I can get Trample the Fallen.
I don't know how many more attacks we can handle.
Why do I always
In the mushroom event?
like set myself up for this next to one of those repeat talking NPCs? Let's see here. Available at 40 points. Supremacy of Steel, which is sort of like a... I want to try it. It's quite high damage, but it's one of these dailies though, so I'm not sure if it's a worthwhile daily or not. It's a damage reflection. The thing is, I'm shielded most of the time, so I'm not sure if I'm actually... They don't really do any damage to me. And if they do, I'm probably dead anyway, so... Trample the Fallen. When a foe is affected by control powers, deal 5% more damage to it. And then another 5 and another 515. Meh. It's not worth it, I feel. I do want to try this one out though. Supremacy of Steel. And you can get 2 more damages to it. Let's test that one out, shall we? Okay, let's see how this works. If I can get enough, there we go, enough points. Turn on the reflection. Just not gonna do anything. Oh, that does... That's quite a bit of damage it goes back. Now we're gonna try that same thing while blocking. There wasn't really any consistent damage in that, I felt. It was hard to say. It wasn't a certain percentage. It was like anything from almost 100% to like 15-20% it reflected. Yeah, let's try that with a shield one time then. Let me just build up. Okay. Let's see, we have a shield. No, we don't have shield. Dang it. I was trying to block it. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we try it again. With a full shield bar. I'm looking for one solid mob to test this on. There's these packs of zombies roaming around here. Which is actually quite fun to kill. AoE the bastards. We need something higher. So, oh yeah, we were talking down here. We'll discuss that afterwards. There we go. That's that guy. Okay, let's turn it on. Shield. Pop that thing. Shield. Does it reflect any damage? It does reflect damage, even though I'm blocking it. Actually, I'm not taking damage, but they are. What's going on there? Could be the damage that is being done to the dog. Ah, we have to do one test without the dog too. Okay, no dog. That's a ranged one, but let's see. Hello? They are taking... Well, you know, it's not for a long time, but that's pretty sweet actually if they're taking the damage. Whoa. If they're taking damage even though I'm not. Like, I'm reflecting damage that I'm not receiving. Usually it sounded on the skill as if though I would have had to have taken that damage in order to reflect it. Not the case apparently. Not entirely sure whether magic is also being reflected. I presume it, or it looked like it was. Actually, let's see. If we run it... Fights faster! Man, this thing... Nah, I think it was. Okay. One thing I thought of... let's demo one thing here. Actually, yeah, look at that. When I used the healing potion now, it healed me 2 times. Or, like, I used 2 healing potions actually. They are 2,000 each. But it looked like I healed 4,000, right? So if you remember in the last episode, I was very surprised at one of the skills. It looked like it would stack, like it did more and more damage over time. It doesn't. I misunderstood it. What it does is basically when I hit this person once, let's see. The next time I hit it, it just counts towards the same total. That's the total damage. It's not higher damage for each hit. It displays a little weird. 187, 204, 391, 502. See, they pop into the total there. If you saw the previous episode, you know what I mean. So I thought, like, at this point that I would be doing 2,500, 3,000 per hit, which obviously I'm not. Otherwise, like, her health would go down faster. It's just counting my total. So disappointing, but at the same time, like, a boss fight would last a minute if that was the case. There we go. Just wanted to clear that up. You know what? I think the rest of this episode is going to be in another zone because I'm so tired of looking at these dead swamps and stuff here. Okay, so before we go to another zone, you've seen this place before. Pet, companion. This has probably been a title. So yeah, I talked about last episode, he's rank 15, that's his maximum. I need a better companion. I think you can upgrade companions 1 step, so this guy could become green, a green could become blue, and a blue can become purple, I guess. So that leaves me with the choice of purple or blues, because, like, why would I buy a pet and then invest XP in it if it can't become maximum level? And let's see. We have this guy, here's a tank, and we have the Honeybadger. Those are the 2 purple ones. And then there's the blue, is like this. This is a special type of pet. The something stone of allure. Ion. Jesus Christ, I don't know. Healer. Don't really feel like I need a healer. I need DPS. There's a couple of things I was considering. This thing. This is not so much a pet that walks next to you as it is like a buff on you. So you just basically... This is an immortal pet, which is good because my pet keeps dying. So I was considering to get one of these. I'm not sure. I have bought some Zen, as you can see here, so I can afford either one of these pets really. I could get this. I would have to upgrade it eventually for it to get maximum level. Or I can get the Honeybadger. Those are like the DPS, or the Skyblade Kobold. But I think the Honeybadger sounds good. This guy, like, he has 2 skills, Slash and Glue Pot, while as this guy has 3 skills, Reap and Tear, Can't Be Stopped, and Ferocious Fight. They all sound cool, so I think we're going to go with this one. And okay. Now we have a pet. That was a lot of money. um, the other thing, like the only I was considering to, what should we call him? Well, we'll find out later. I was considering to take the tank pet, like the stone element, Galeb Dur or something. Dur, what do you call name for him as well? Because of these things, these stones, Eldritch Rune Stones. I was looking, where have I seen this effect before? Whoa, what's that? Okay, that was server maintenance. Anyways, we're back now. Yeah, we were talking about the rune stones. Eldritch Rune Stones. The reason I wanted to, or was considering to take a tank pet, even though I myself am a tank, I don't really need a tank pet per se, but it gives the owner, if you put it in a defense slot on the companion, the owner gains a certain percentage of the pet's stats. I just had, that was just in the back of my mind. I had read this text somewhere, I couldn't find it until I looked at the stones. I thought it was like a talent or something. But anyways, I thought like he would give me some of the health or something as well. That would be very useful. But since it's just stats, I might as well just get it like a standard, what should we say, just a standard standard pet really. Doesn't matter if it's a tank or not, I can put whatever on it. Pets keep dying. But, let's place this guy. There we go. Honeybadger. The reason I wanted to take it now, oh yeah, name. The reason I wanted to take it now rather than later is because like I'm wasting a lot of time not leveling a pet, I feel like. So I might as well just get started with this guy, and I do need a DPS pet. Let me come up with a cool name, just a second. It's gonna be Julio. Okay. Like most of my pets are called. Whoa, that does not look like a picture at all. Let's see, what skills does he have? Rip and Tear. Quite high damage. Bites the targets and tears, dealing increased damage if that target is affected by Ferocious Swipe. And here's the Ferocious Swipe. Ferociously swipes at all enemies in front of it, dealing damage and causing the targets to bleed over time. And then this one, this unlocks at level 30, so it's going to be a while, but Honeybadger deals double damage while above 80% hit points and takes 20% less damage while below 35% hit points. All in all, I think this is a really good pet. I read a bit about it as well, and it's apparently very aggressive and does a lot of damage, and that's what I need. So we're going to equip something in his offense slot. What do I have that is high ranked? We need to give him some stats because he doesn't have a lot now. This will give him 63 critical strike, that's pretty good. Recovery, experience gain, maximum hit points, or power. 3 power, that's pretty good. Defense slot. I think we're going to give him crit, actually. We can always change this stuff later. And he has... oh, he only has offense slots. The other pet had 2 defense slots, the dog did. Although he is a striker. Defense, defense, and offense. Neck, neck, ring. Ring, neck, talisman. And 3 offense slots, so he should be pretty hardcore after a while. Of course, this guy has a lot more stats right now, but he can't level beyond level 15. So we're going to start training Julio up. I'll see you in the woods. Okay, maybe not so much the woods, but this is the zone I was talking about earlier. I really like this zone. This is where the demons have taken over. Well, there has been a war. It's a nice looking zone. Some of it goes on the outside here, like in this war-torn landscape. And a lot of it goes on inside of a city there. Up here. But we're going to fight out here. Let's see. Okay. Someone else has the dog. Companions. We have to dismiss the dog and summon Julio. How big is he? Oh. Well, it's bright at least, so I can find him. The dog was too dark. It's what's it do? I like it. Just wanna have a look at the guy there. Come on, Honeybadger. What? Hold bow down to the mighty Tsar? Who is this? Hello, if that was someone that watches the channel, I'm sorry I didn't see that you wrote. Thank you. You may keep bowing. Okay. Mobs. There are some mobs. Come on, Julio. Oh yeah, he's aggressive, alright. Doesn't have too much hit points though. This this might not have been my best idea. Okay, that was him. Because what I wanted really was a pet that could take a little bit more of a beating than the other pets. This guy having only offense slots, I wasn't aware of that. Might not be optimal for taking a beating. I can't really like give him hit points or anything. Are you gonna like stand up or anything, Julio? He's gonna sleep? Julio! Wake up. Okay, now it's done. Okay, so if I take the aggro, see how that goes. Come on, aggro on me. Hit them, Julio! Oh, he's not doing very much damage at all. Really need to get him leveled up a little bit. So okay, so he's just going to follow me around and level a little bit, I think. So we can get him up to speed. I'm a little worried now that he's going to have very little hit points and survivability. And it would also be awesome if he could go behind me so that he could get, like, not take the majority of the area damage. So yeah, he's not doing much damage now, but he is aggressive. I like that. Oh, scroll. You only need those. I discovered one thing they've done, like, as for, like, you know, the payment stuff in this game, it's fine, really. It's necessary evil, but still it's better than... I mean, for me, I play so many games, I can't afford to play monthly subs for all of them. I'm obviously not the target audience, but a lot of people play a lot of MMOs, so... but there is one thing that they've done philosophically here that, or I don't know, lawyer-wise, with the payment system that I don't really like. It's not actually the payment system. If you look at this stuff here, when every now and then you can go to like these healing campfire things everywhere, pray to your god, you get different rewards and stuff. That's fine. You can get all sorts of rewards. Most of them are like, usually it's buffs. Sometimes it's like some buffs and XP. It's always a buff, and it can be XP, and you can get some kind of coins every day. And this has really nothing to do with payment, though. It's just. But then again, it sort of is, because what with those coins that you get, that you can trade in, they're like tokens for stuff. Those coins will disappear unless you go back to one of those fires at least once per day. It's a little longer than a day, it's like a day and a couple of hours. If you don't log in, go to one of those fires and pray, then all of your coins are gone. quite obviously that's to keep people playing, of course. Like, you have to log in. Like, World of Warcraft has so many things that makes you do that. I understand the decision, I just don't like it. Like, it's smart because it makes it not even addictive. It sort of forces you to go on and do your like your daily prayer, like this thing here. So unless I do that once per day, the coins that I might get there, that actually you only get the coins once per day as well. Like, you can pray once per hour, but you only get coins once per day. So if you do that for like for a couple of months and forget to log in one day, or not even forget that you can't log in one day, you lose them all. Unless I severely misunderstand anything, but just to be sure, let's hold over here. Gain a celestial coin the first time you use your invocation skill on a given day. Celestial coins, like the gods themselves, have fleeting form and must be renewed daily to persist in the mortal world. They will be lost if you fail to invoke again in time. So I have 1 day and 5 hours left when I've just done it. So 1 day and 5 hours is what, like, you have nearly 30 hours to win each time. Nah. And I wouldn't be surprised if you could buy some kind of an item that would prevent the coins from disappearing or something, but that would cost Zen. So I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this episode, guys. That's all we had. I hope to see you around for the next one. Take care. And bye.
Our battlefield is a mass grave.